Hello everyone, this is Barcelona News World. The following are the headline we are going to discuss. Legendary Italian manager criticizes Barcelona's performance versus Inter. Expected more from them. How will Barcelona change for Inter in the second leg? Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Welcome. Legendary Italian coach Arrigo Sacchi gave his honest opinion after Barcelona's thrilling 3-3 draw against Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-final first leg, and he did not hold back. While he praised Inter's performance and acknowledged Lamine Yamal's brilliance, he made it clear that Barca's defensive issues could cost them dearly in the return leg. Sacchi admitted he was surprised by how competitive Inter were against a team like Barcelona. "Honestly, I expected something more from Barca, especially in the second half," he said. "They have impressed me much more in other matches this season." Inter and Inzaghi deserve credit. They knew exactly how to put Barcelona under pressure. Criticizing the Barcelona defense. Interestingly, Sacchi's biggest concern was Barca's defense. He criticized the team for leaving too much space at the back and taking unnecessary risks, especially when under pressure. Barcelona are brilliant in midfield, no doubt, but their defensive phase is weak. When they get pressed high, they're left completely exposed, and a team like Inter will always punish that, he explained. While Yamal delivered a dazzling display and continues to shine, Sacchi warned that individual brilliance won't be enough. Lamine was exceptional, but one player alone cannot carry a team. Despite their dominance on the ball and creating so many chances, Barca didn't win the match. If they don't sort out the defense, this team could lose everything, he noted. Looking ahead to the second leg in Milan, Sacchi believes the tie is far from over, but made it clear Inter have the upper hand in certain areas. Inter are dangerous on the counter and from set pieces, and in those areas they are far better than Barca. These young Barca players are an attacking threat, but unless the defensive problems are addressed, Inter could very well go through to the final, he concluded. Barcelona and Inter will be setting their medical teams loose on their stars in the coming hours, as they try to prepare their stars for battle again for the second leg of their Champions League semi-final. Both teams will be nursing injuries going into the second leg. For their part, the Blaugrana suffered a scare in the warm-up when Lamine Yamal went into the dressing room early. The 17-year-old was fit to play, but Jules Koundé did go down with an injury, and will likely miss the second leg against Inter. Hansi Flick, "We didn't start well. We have experienced ups and downs. The second half was spectacular. The return game will be like a final before the final." The question now turns to whether Barcelona will get any players back, with all eyes on Robert Lewandowski and Alejandro Balde. "We hope so, that maybe they will be able to play earlier, but we have to wait. In this situation we cannot do stupid things, so we have to wait until the medical team says okay, green light, like we did with Lamine today," Hansi Flick told the press at Montjuic. Lewandowski is nursing a knee tendon injury that he suffered around 10 days ago, while Balde went down with a hamstring problem. According to RAC1, Balde is on course to be back for the second leg in Italy. There are more doubts about whether Lewandowski will be back in time, but he is not ruled out either. Flick's answer seems to imply they have a chance of returning against Real Valladolid this weekend too. How will Barcelona change for Inter in the second leg? If Balde returns from injury, then it will immediately be less of a headache for Flick, who would return him to left back in place of Gerard Martin. Although his goals were from set pieces, Barcelona struggled to control Denzel Dumfries, and he also notched an assist. Lewandowski would give Barcelona more of a presence in the box for the second leg if available. This could be useful if Inter are sat deep, and the contrast between Ferran Torres and the Polish striker has been one of the recipes for success this season. Koundé will have to be replaced though, and Eric Garcia looks like the most natural option to replace him, although Ronald Araujo and Hector Fort are also alternatives. Everyone wants a piece of Lamine Yamal. That was the feeling after Barcelona drew 3-3 with Inter in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final, which was dominated by an incredible performance from the 17-year-old star. After the match he spoke with CBS Golazo and their panel of Kate Scott, Thierry Henry, Jamie Carragher and Micah Richards. "I just try to enjoy myself and make sure that it's enjoyable for the people that watch the game," he explained, as well as admitting that when he hit the bar late on, he was going for goal. Meanwhile, he also agreed to do a shirt swap with Henry, with the Frenchman attending in the Clásico on the 11th of May. Lamine Yamal also brought about plenty of laughter with his few words of English, inviting Richards to the Clásico, and saying he was aware of his and Carragher's career. Seeing you on next video.